Hello and welcome to Creative Cousins. If you're new here, we're two cousins and we make art. This week's episode, we're going to react to Beth's recent photography. So these are her recent creations on a camera, which is a new medium for her.
Ish. But
Newish, yeah. Well, you know what I mean. It's different from your usual medium.
yeah, I I just do it more of for fun thing, not professionally really. Although I think technically I sold some of the photos, so technically it's sometimes it was professional if you sell some of them. Anyway, but mostly not. But yeah, so there is a combination of photos in here. These are probably from like recent. Most of them are within this year, but then I threw in some ones from like one or two, two-ish years ago, maybe, or something like that, because there are some that I just really like from a couple years ago. So I just threw some other stuff in there too. But anyway, I want to get right into it. But I should probably ask Allie, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. Um, yeah, things are picking up for the busy season. How are you?
I'm good. I just thought it was weird that I didn't say hello. How are you? So good.
You're right, we usually do that. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to see your work and yeah, I'm just chilling.
Okay. Good. Let's see. It's a sunny day, so it's nice out. But anyway, sorry. Then we're going to go on to the first one. It's funny. So there's a lot of photos in here, so we're going to go kind of quickly through them. But this one's funny because I technically took this from your camera. I borrowed your camera.
I was going to ask you.
So,
I was going to
yeah,
ask you if this was taken on my camera because I've looked at this image before.
I know. And I am putting it in here because I used it as a reference image for a drawing. And I just really like this photo. Okay. And so Rochelle was just like walking around. So then I was just like, sometimes Allie will let me just borrow her camera while she's doing something else. I don't know what she was doing at this time. Um, but
I was
I,
probably like climbing around on the rocks, like trying to find better angles.
yeah, that's very true. I think you definitely were doing that. And then, so in this image, it's Rochelle, probably the person that we talk about the most without actually being able to talk on the podcast. Like, like if there was a
Yeah.
person that we talked about the most, it's probably Rochelle. And so she's just walking around, and she's just casually good. She's very like casually good at modeling, where she just like can stand there, and for some reason, without doing anything, it just works. And
Yeah.
I really like this picture. And so I probably will insert the photo that the drawing that I did of it later
Definitely.
with charcoal. But your thoughts?
I think it looks really natural. I like that there's like some triangles created here, like without her even trying. Like
Yeah.
there's a triangle between like her legs, and then there's another one between like her head and her arm.
Yeah.
Um, I just think it's like it looks like a really candid photo too, which I like.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, sorry. That's the only one in there that was with Allie's camera. Everything else should be there's a couple of just like phone photos, but most of
yeah.
them should be with my regular camera.
I was gonna ask you if like are some of these edited or just like all of them or like half and half?
So a lot of them, due to time, they're not like fully edited. A lot of them might have had, I think most of them, I did a little bit of something to them. But for the most part, like, I don't think they're like, all of them are fully like edited. I'd spend too much time on them, basically. I take too many photos, honestly. But anyway, so next one. Okay, this is a pretty basic one, but I just love
It's really
this
nice.
freaking beach. Okay. You will be seeing a lot of beach photos in here. And this is Rockaway Beach, and it's in Pacifica, California. And the waves don't look like big in this photo really, but they are always really big at this beach. And like there's usually always like surfers there. And there's like a
I was gonna say
restaurant there too.
they actually do look big to me. It looks like the tide is high
Yeah, that's true.
in this photo.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I included other ones where the waves are like waving, but yeah, they actually are pretty big and like they crash and the rocks like they kind of splatter all over the place. Anyway, the splatter, I think splash is probably I don't know, splatter. Anyway, there's also a restaurant that's like right on this beach. It's called Moonraker and it's like one of my favorite restaurants and it's very pretty because you're overlooking the ocean. Did I ever take you there?
I I don't think we went to Pacifica.
That's a bummer. I take pretty much. I took my parents there. I took Sean's parents there. I'm pretty sure. Or did we? I can't remember.
I think I would have remembered. I think I would have
No.
remembered the town name.
Yeah. I don't think you did. Just to go. And hopefully at some point. It's really nice. Anyway, so there's that one. What are any thoughts? Sorry, I'm just like
No,
taking
I'm
over.
so sorry. I don't know why this happens every single time. I'll be like fine, like not tired at all, but then every single time we start filming, I yawn like 10 times in a row. I'm really
It's
sorry.
it's okay.
I'm literally not bored. It's just like it's compulsory. I don't know how to explain it.
It's okay. I yawn a lot. I yawn quite a bit. I'm known for it, so I understand. So the next one, it's another one from the same place.
I like this one.
We
Are those
tried,
surfers? Are those
yeah,
surfers or are
yeah.
those
There should be surfers. I think there were a lot of like, every time I go there, there's always like a surfer in the water.
That's cool.
Every time. This one, the sunset. So we always try to go to dinner, like for special occasions, for like Sean's birthday or whatever. I've actually never been to this beach during like the normal summer season. I've only ever gone there in either the fall or winter, maybe spring, early spring, like in March, maybe. But we've never been there during the summer because, like, we just go during, like, we did for, like, Sean's birthday, for Valentine's Day. We did for maybe for one of my birthdays. I don't really know. We went there in April for when my parents visited, but we'd never been there in the summer months. It's ironic. So it probably gets busier, but we never go there when it's busy. So it's really nice. Anyway, the sunset today, I always try to catch the sunset at this place, but there was a lot of clouds.
Yeah, it's nice.
But yeah, there's that one. Okay, let me go to the next one. Okay, sorry, it's another one of the same beach. Just a little bit of like a wider shot. You can see some more of the waves. They're doing its thing. They're doing its thing. It's very pretty.
Was this with your camera or with your phone?
I think it was probably with my phone. I have taken pictures. I have to double check actually. No, wait, no. It's my camera. Yeah, no. Yeah, I checked. It's the camera. I've taken both with my phone and my camera. Sometimes I can't remember, but yeah, this one I think is camera.
I didn't know because it did look like a little like the rocks looked a little bit dark, so I was like it kind of looks like a raw image.
I
But like
didn't. Yeah, I did not do a lot of editing
that was
on
like
this one.
it also could just be a phone.
I did not do a lot of editing on this at all. But yeah, if you zoom in, you
I didn't
can tell it's a camera because it gets a little bit more in focus as you go in. So
yeah.
you can not focus. It gets more clear. Like you can zoom in more.
Yeah, like the resolution is better.
Yeah.
I like this next photo. It's was this the Montalvo? Not Montalvo. Was this the place that we almost went to?
This is Filoli.
Oh, I didn't even recognize it. It looks so different from this angle. I did not recognize Philole in this picture. I think, well, they changed the flowers out around the pool.
Yeah, so this is the reflective pool. This is like the shot that everyone loves to get whenever you go to Filoli. It's so pretty. It's I put this one in there. This is from a couple years ago. It's when I went with Sean in like May or something. It was probably closer to summer in this picture. And
Yeah.
the pool just The reflective pool just looks so pretty with like the blue. I didn't really edit this that much. It just looks really like the colors look really vibrant around there. It's like such a bright blue. I just love it. So yeah, that's why I picked it. And I will be drawing this with markers. I started it actually. It is a project. I've created again more projects. I
Did you start that recently?
yeah, like 2 days ago, and it's I hardly even did anything. I just did like the lightest of sketches and the planning of like the perspective and stuff. It's gonna be on 18 by 24 paper. So it's gonna be a little bigger. It's gonna be my biggest marker drawing yet.
Wow.
Probably dumb actually because I don't like I feel like markers are meant for like smaller mediums, smaller paper, which is why it was hard to find marker paper that was 18 by 24. But I want to do it and try it, and it should be fun. So
Yeah, keep us posted on that.
I will.
All right.
Next. So we got flowers.
Ooh, I love the lighting. Dramatic.
I love my dramatic flower pictures. This was also, you guessed it, at Philoli. I think just to save time, I'm just going to say, I think every flower photo here is in Philoli, except maybe one or two. And I'll tell you which ones aren't Philoli. It'll just be easier that way. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, well, this flower, it's very pretty. You'll see a lot of this flower, probably. Next.
Ooh, love the color here.
Is it
This is another
because it's
instance.
red and green?
Actually, I really like the yellow in the center,
Really?
the red and yellow. I also think this is one of those instances where I remember that like Sony and Canon do actually have a little bit different color profile because I love the red.
I know. That's why
I
I
love
said,
the
yeah.
like Canon is known for like having a little bit warmer color profiles, more like film-like,
Mm.
like vibrant. Um, whereas like Sony is like more neutral. And like I think the reds, I think that's what it is. I think it's the reds because when you think about skin tones, it has a lot to do with the red tones.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Um, the red tones in skin. So I think it just looks the reds on Canon just look really good to me. I still wouldn't switch. I still wouldn't switch to Canon. Sony for life. Yeah,
You don't want to mess up with that sponsorship.
exactly. I'm going for the sponsorship. I'm going for it. I'll have it one day.
Okay, we'll see if I'll convince you. I just thought that you liked it because I know you love red and green together, and so it's kind of green in the background, and then it's just red. So, anyway,
I like
next.
that too. Oh, cool. I like the pink flowers. This is cute.
Yeah, this is just,
I know where this is.
you know where it is this time?
Yeah, I remember them like blocking off the doors like this with like pots of flowers.
Yeah. This is the classic Philoli green windows, or green doors, or whatever. I love that shade of green so freaking much. I want like my cabinets in my kitchen to be green, like this pretty.
It's a nice green.
I love this
I
green.
love that green.
Okay.
I had somebody, you're talking about the window green, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
I had somebody inquire recently for a wedding, and their venue, I looked it up. It's like a big white building with like green shutters, and it's like a green, like very similar to that green. It's like slightly different, but like I think it's more of a yellow green, but it's very similar. And I actually said that in my email back to them. I was like, I was like, I love the green shutters on your venue.
I know. I think green is so pretty, and like it has to be a certain shade of green that I'm like, ooh, that's a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, I
green.
agree. That is the reason why green is one of my branding colors. It's more like a yellow green. It's like a chartreuse kind of, but I love green.
Well, there you go. I'm glad you think so. Anyway, sorry. The pink with the green on top, I think looks pretty.
I know pink and green look really, that pink looks really good with that green.
Yeah. They know what they're doing in Filoli. They
They do.
they plan it out. They
It's
know.
all intentional.
It's all intentional for sure. Anyway, sorry. Next. Okay. I'm sorry. These
Ooh.
are so boring. Probably. It's so boring. Probably.
No,
They're-
this is again, I'm like jealous of the color profiles on Canon because I freaking love this picture. This definitely wouldn't look the same on Sony. I mean, you could obviously edit it to look more like this, but like the warm tones in this image are just like really nice.
Thank you. I don't really touch the colors that much when I'm editing, really, because I, one, don't have a lot of time and I just don't want to get into it that much. Um, but also, I do dislike how a lot of them come out naturally. I try to go just like with natural colors that already are in the photo. Very rarely do I really change like the colors that much. Sometimes, but not that much. Anyway, I love tulips. They're my favorite flower. Fun fact. Everyone probably knows that, but my tulips that I will have in this. Well, if you don't know it now, you will know
I mean,
it.
I knew that you really liked them. I don't know if I knew that it was your favorite.
Yeah, my favorite flower. Next. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what? This is interesting. I'll be honest, when I first saw this, my first glance, I didn't like it, but it was one of those photos that when I first glanced at it, I wasn't impressed because I was looking at one particular spot on the image, but then I saw the whole thing. No, it was like it's one of those photos that makes you do a double take because like I was like, oh, why is that flower like dying? And then I like I like saw the whole image as a whole, and I just really like the depth that this image has to it and like the shadows and the detail.
Yeah. It's a weird
Like,
one. I'm sorry. It is weird. But
oh no, I really like it. It's weird. I like it though. It's like it grabs your attention after a second because at first you're like, the fuck is this? And then you're like, oh, like I was looking at, obviously the petal that was falling off.
yeah.
But then like I saw the dramatic lighting. I don't know, it's just nice.
It's such a weird angle. Like it's so like diagonal, but for some reason I'm like,
I like it though.
I like it. So it's
But it adds to like the fact that the flower is like kind of broken.
yeah.
It's like
yeah.
things you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, it is kind of funny in that way. So that's why I threw it in here. I thought it was a little bit different. A little bit different. So anyway, next. Okay, this is okay. This is
Oh, I
whatever.
know this one. Yeah.
Um,
I know this one. This was the day that we were here, right?
this might have been, it's the same beach, but it might have been a
Mm-hmm.
different day because
Okay.
when you were visiting me at that point, I didn't have my camera. So this was done with
Yeah,
my
I was
camera.
wondering that. I thought it was your phone, but no, that makes sense actually because also the day we were there was rainy. It doesn't really look like it
Yeah.
was that stormy in this photo.
It still is so hard to go to. This is Montara Beach. It is so hard to go to Montara Beach and it not be like drizzly or foggy or other kind of wet weather because it is
Interesting.
just by like for some reason in this area in Half Moon Bay, like Half Moon Bay can get really like misty and stuff, which is part of why I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. I mean, I really like Half Moon Bay. It's very moody to
Yeah.
me. The
You know
whole
that you know
area.
that couple the couple that I photographed at Filoli, the second one, one of the couples.
Yeah.
They are getting married at in Half Moon Bay.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
Aw.
Like when they found out, like they asked me actually, like because I told them I'd been to California before, and they were like, "Oh, like what's your favorite like place to visit or whatever?" And I said I really liked Half Moon Bay, and they were like, "No way, we're getting married there."
Aw, that's
It was funny.
cute. That's nice to hear. I'm sure they're like, ah, nice. If only Allie was doing our wedding. Anyway. So the photo is just kind of cool. I just like this lighthouse. Lighthouse?
I know what you meant. It's okay. We know what you meant.
This lighthouse No, clearly not a lighthouse. It is a
Close enough.
lifeguard.
It's close
The
enough.
place where
Okay,
lifeguards
next.
hang out. Okay.
I really like this too. I like the framing.
Anyway, this is still Half Moon Bay, Montara Beach, I still think, right? And it's just very pretty. I just really like this beach, and it just, honestly, you just put it in black and white, and it's like foggy or misty, and it just looks moody instantly. And I just
True.
really, I love a moody picture, as you will see. You've been
This is
warned.
like, I like how this is kind of like a sepia, like vintage black and white.
Yeah, it is kind of weirdly vintage looking. But yeah, I really like it. This is the same picture of, not same picture, but the same beach, just more of it. And I just kind of edited it a little bit. I don't know why, but I edited the colors a little bit. I was kind of experimenting.
It kind of looks like film.
Yeah, I was just kind of messing around in Lightroom, and this is kind of what happens. So it's fine. It's fine. It's just, I was having fun messing around, is what this photo was.
Yeah, it's really fun to just like edit for fun.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a little bit
I
of
haven't done
red.
that in a while. Maybe this is my sign to like do some like fun projects instead of just doing things for the business. I haven't done anything like that in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. It is fun just to
Kind
like
of
mess
missing
around.
that. Yeah, I'm like missing just like experimenting with stuff. Like I think that's the thing that kind of sucks about going full time is that like you feel like you have to constantly only do stuff for money. Like
Yeah.
I miss like doing it for the art.
You still have to have some kind of free time. That could be considered
Yeah,
free time if you're doing it for
trying
fun.
to think what I could do. Like trying to think what I could do for myself, like a project I could do for myself. I mean, I really enjoyed taking pictures on our vacation.
Yeah.
That that was like for myself, you know.
Um,
Sorry. Tangent.
no, it's okay.
Next photo. Ooh, I love this one. It's
Okay.
moody.
It's more moodiness. Uh, this is in,
Did you edit this one too?
I edited very minorly. I think I just did a couple. I didn't edit colors. I just
Oh,
edited.
gotcha.
This is at Pismo Beach, kind of by SLO, San Luis Obispo. It's kind of sort of south from there. It's like 20 minutes from,
Was this on your recent trip that you went there?
yeah, recent trip. When did I go again? I don't remember right now.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago. You went
It
with
wasn't
Sean
that
not
long
long ago. I
ago.
just don't
Yeah, it
know.
was a couple months, a
I feel
few
like it
months
was
ago.
after. No, it was before I came.
Yeah, it was before.
Yeah, it was before I came. Yeah.
It was in January. Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, it was in around New Year's. It was around New Year's Eve ish.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, cool.
yeah, it was really cool, and you'll see more from this place in the next photo.
Oh, the
I
birds.
just
That's
got the
cute.
birds. I was
The
like, 'cause,
composition of this is really nice.
yeah, they
Look at you using the rule of thirds.
you act like, excuse you, excuse you, excuse you. I need you to take
I'm getting a compliment.
several seats, ma'am, several seats, and way in the back. I went to college. I've learned what the composition was. Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's why I'm complimenting you on it.
Whoa.
I didn't mean it in a bad way.
Whoa. Whoa.
What was I supposed to say? This composition is
Whoa.
bad?
No, you're just,
What did you want me to say? Like,
you sound a little surprised.
get.
You sound a little too surprised. Just a little bit too
Sorry.
surprised.
Sorry, I guess that was kind of rude.
A,
I didn't mean it to come out that way.
a little bit like, oh, you did that. Sorry.
Well, I don't know. I really like this photo. I'm a little jealous of it.
No, it's okay. It was
Yeah,
just
I really also like that the palm trees are there too.
yeah.
Like in the same, everything is like on that, like, and then it's so misty on the other side. I can't believe you hadn't shown me this photo already.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. It's just this photo I wasn't sure about. This photo because I'm like you can't really see much, and so like I didn't know if that was a good thing or not, honestly. But I do like the
No,
composition.
it's cool. It's like almost like what is it? Not ombre. Is it ombre? Like what is it when it's like a gradient like of like solid gray to like palm trees. Like it's just so cool.
Um,
Like this photo is awesome.
Solid
The only thing
gray.
I will say,
I'm gonna have to
no,
think
I mean
of
like
the word that you're talking about.
I think this photo is like competition worthy, honestly.
What?
Like no, I think you should enter this somewhere. But the only thing I'll say is there's something I don't like about the crop. Like maybe crop it like to where the corner of the photo,
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I think
like
the left edge.
I think yeah, I think I would crop the left bottom edge out. I'm sure you
Yeah.
could crop it creatively, like to where. So the only thing that's distracting me in this photo is that bottom left corner.
Yeah, I know. I have to
I think
figure
it's a
out
really good photo.
I have
This
to
is super unique.
I had to figure out a way of making it so that I still like the people in the like
This is
far.
so good.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep looking at him like this is so good. Like, and maybe that's why I sounded surprised because like I was just like, oh my God, like
I mean, I thank you for saying it's so good. I didn't realize it was so good. But
I think like a little crop, like it's like perfect.
yeah, thank you. Yeah. Wow. Appreciate you.
Maybe you need to start. Maybe you need to start like a second Instagram for your
Oh my
like
God.
travel photos.
I can't. I already have two Instagrams. I can't.
Or just post them on your just post them on your art Instagram. I
Yeah.
think this photo needs to be shared somewhere.
Thank you. Yeah. Actually, side note, I need to like
Also, like
look back
I
into
love how
context and stuff. Sorry.
the middle bird is like placed almost directly between the two groupings of trees.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's
I just
looking
noticed that.
directly at like the more I look at this photo, like the more I'm like, this is one of those photos that like kind of just like happens on accident, but it's like so not an accident because it's obviously intentional, but like there's parts of it that are not staged.
I know. Actually,
You know what I mean?
I just noticed that the birds like were looking at different things. Like I just the left bird is looking at this building over there where the truck,
Yes.
and the middle bird
The
is
right
like, yeah,
looking straight ahead,
and then the right
and
bird
then
is
the
looking
right
at
bird
this
is looking
other
to the
thing.
right.
Yeah.
So like the more I look at this photo, the more things I notice. I'm just like, whoa. And then like the two people on the beach all the way on the right,
Yeah.
and then there's also people in the middle of the photo, which adds to the whole. Like there's something in like every quarter. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's nice.
I almost didn't put it
Sorry.
in here.
I've gone on. I've gone on for a while with this photo, and I think I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised that y'all didn't put this in the bunch.
Yeah, because I mean, I thought the birds looked real. I really went to this photo. I was like, I was kind of hunting down after these birds. I took multiple pictures of the birds, and and it was like a really rainy day. It was not rainy. It wasn't like downpouring, but it was like constant like mist
Yeah.
and constant like just trickling. Like it was like really inconsistent. It was really annoying actually. And so I had my camera out and I had to like use my jacket to kind of like cover it so it wasn't getting like super wet. So it was
It's really funny.
just like a funny that I was just in poor Sean was like walking around waiting for he would like put the umbrella over me like as I was taking the picture. It was very cute during this. Very helpful. But
That's cute.
and this hobby is to be so patient with me as I'm just like spending way too much time on this dreary day. It was just really funny because this day was not meant for photos originally because it was such like a depressing like not depressing. It's moody. Like it's not in a bad way. But
I know, but I think that's sometimes what makes really good stuff is that like you're doing something that other people wouldn't do.
yeah, and that's what I like about taking photos when it's like even though it's not
I think that's
sunny,
why,
it was
yeah, I think that's why I like this photo so much. And I think that's why I think it's like, deserving being like shared somewhere because it's just not something you see a lot.
Yeah, which is kind of what I like to go for when I'm taking pictures on a boardwalk in a rainy, drizzling day. So it's kind of funny. Anyway,
Well, yeah, and if you think about it, like those birds might not be there on a regular day because like there's tons of people on the
yeah,
boardwalk, right? Like kind of scaring them off. So
yeah, it's really
really
funny.
cool.
Um,
All right. We'll
sorry.
finally move on from this now.
Yeah,
I just really like it.
I didn't
So
mean to yell at you, but just you came off like
I know I was really
just
annoying. It's
super
okay.
surprised. I was like,
I know.
I have a little bit of experience anyway. So. Okay,
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Okay, next.
Next. Okay, sorry. This is another.
Ooh, this is really cool too.
There's a couple of these. I should probably just go
Is
through
this
these
recent
fast.
too?
This is the same beach.
Yeah.
This is like the same pier. I'm like
I
on
can
the
tell.
pier,
Well, I think it's awesome that you've been doing this so much more lately, and you can just tell that you're improving a lot.
having a camera helps.
Yeah. Like,
Because I
I mean,
didn't always
obviously
have a
you have a
camera.
background in it, so like it's going to be faster for you than it is for most people, but I think, yeah, I'm really impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, I like my little camera dude now. I don't really use him that much, but before I would just use like my phone just because it's more
Yeah.
convenient. But yeah, using
I love this one too.
yeah.
I think this is so cool.
Thank you. All right, I'll go to the next one because they are another one
Okay.
coming up that's similar. And this,
Ooh. Oh my God, this is so cool. Wait, how did you get this angle? Is this also the boardwalk?
yeah, on the pier. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. No, it's great. I've been doing that more recently, like putting someone in the bottom right or the bottom left
Yeah.
corner, because it makes whatever is around them like seem bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that like when I had that couple in the redwoods. I put them in like the bottom left corner of the frame so that
Yeah.
you could see like the tall trees, right? And
Yeah.
they looked
Yeah.
so small. Like this is one of those photos where I feel like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
like
does
he
look
looks so tiny.
so tiny. I just love it. I just love that even though like it was like 60 degrees and it was, the water's probably cold and it's drizzling, there's there's always
There's always a
at least
surfer.
one surfer in the water. You can always count on it. And there's also like just children in the water too, like in a different shot. I'm not sure if I actually put it in here, but there's like a different shot where there's like little kids playing in the water. There's always, no matter what, even if it's
It's
January.
really?
Yeah. I feel like there's always like a
Oh,
random
wow.
little child
Surprising.
running around. Yeah. They'd never think it's cold. But yeah. So I like this picture. I'm going to go to next. Okay.
One
Sorry.
sec. I have to take a picture of Araya because she's sitting in the sunspot right now.
Okay.
And cute. Look at her.
Oh, that's cute. Well,
Right?
whenever we're no, and I understand. Sometimes when lighting just
And cats
happens,
just look really cute. Yeah. When cats look cute. This one is cool. I like the wave like crashing right down the middle.
you know what's
And
funny?
you can see the surfer dude.
The server dude
What's funny?
is that this wave, the little like S shape that it makes is my spine. It's literally the same size.
Not expecting you to say that. That came out of
I know it looks like it.
Oh, for the people watching who don't know, Beth has scoliosis. Might want to question that. Might want to clarify that.
No, but it looks like it's the actual like it
The
looks
actual curve of your
it looks
actual
like the
spine.
actual curve. Like if you saw my
True, because you're
x-ray,
lower.
it literally looks like it. Like, it's like
Wow.
the same side and everything. Anyway, I just noticed that. And so I was looking at it and I was like, it's actually an emotional piece. saw this
Yeah, this
wave.
is actually a commentary
Yeah, it's
on
commentary on my spine and my love of the ocean, and it's combined with that. So I actually meant for that to happen. Next.
well, as humans, we are like 80% or 90% water or whatever
Ah,
they
yes,
say.
and of
So,
course that I thought of that as well as I took the photo, and I
yeah, this was all planned.
included that in my piece.
Oh, this is the marker drawing, right? This is the reference
Yes,
to the marker drawing.
yes. I took a
Love it.
couple of them, so I'm not sure this is the exact same one that I used, but it's the same flower, and it just looks so glowy. And yeah, I won't spend too much time on it, but this one is a non-Philoli one. This was in SLO.
Yeah, I don't.
So
Nice. Yeah, I
anyway,
don't remember seeing these ones in Philoli.
yes, that's why it's actually on the beach. Yeah, it was on the beach of what
Cute.
beach was it called? Anyway,
This is very California.
if I remember what the beach is called, I will put it in here. Sorry. Anyway, next.
Aw.
Incoming butterfly photos. You've been warned. So, this is now this photo itself, I know it's not much, but this butterfly is actually one of many. It was at a butterfly grove. It was like a butterfly like sanctuary, butterfly grove type thing, where they go to San Luis Obispo, and they actually go to when like in the winter time, like when they go south for the winter, they end up over here, and in San Luis Obispo, and it's like a lot of eucalyptus trees around, so they really like it, but their numbers are dwindling, so it's kind of sad. But they used to go to this grove in the 90s. There used to be like 200, like 50,000 that would go every year. And now it's more like 40,000, maybe 30,000, maybe not even. And on this day, there was only like maybe 1,000 on this day. And normally there are like a lot more. But because of the butterflies are becoming a threatened species. Fun fact. Sad. It's not fun, actually. Anyway. But yeah. So I took a lot of pictures of the monarch butterflies here.
Go to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was like
love this.
4 in a row. They were looking very cute.
Yeah, this is
And
really cute.
the amount of people taking photos was insane. I really wish that I had Allie's telephoto lens because that would have been a lot easier to take these photos.
Yeah, facts.
And because they were so far away, it was like annoying.
Yeah,
Because normally
yeah,
they would,
telephoto would have been useful here.
yeah, and there were people that had those telephoto lenses, and I was like, and there was like an owl sitting there, like hiding in the trees, and like a bunch of people were like trying to take pictures of the owl. They used like there was someone with like a telescope, or trying to like zoom in, and like they were letting people like look through it to like see the owl. It was really cool. Anyway, cool day. I'm gonna go to the next one. I just like this photo just because this
That's
butterfly
cool.
is cute. And I just thought it was a
I
nice.
like how they're, yeah, this is nice.
Anyway, next.
Colorful. Ooh, this is cool.
Yeah, so this was actually a little bit more zoomed out, but I just kind of actually like how like the light is in this. It's just kind of
The light is like
accidental.
on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they like being in the sun.
I think so. I mean, I think so.
So they're
But
probably sunning themselves. That's really cute.
I'm not really sure like what the actual science about that, but I think they probably do.
Well, I'm gonna choose to believe that they like to sun themselves because I want to.
Yeah,
I want to believe that.
I want to believe that too. But yeah, so anyway, I like this one. Next.
Ooh, I like the positioning of them, the two of them.
Yeah, I know. They're kind of like they're from the opposite direction
They're
of each
kind of like
other.
diagonal of
It's
each
just kind
other.
of
Yeah.
funny. Like like one on the bottom just like is facing the other way and the other one's facing the other way. I don't know why. And just the trees themselves are going in different ways. So it was cute. Uh, and it was just hard to like get like when you saw them staying still for like more than 30 seconds, you had to like jump on it and like yeah, and kind of hunt these guys down to get like, a picture of them. But I like this one. So next, this is just kind of a basic photo. It's of the beach that we were basically really close to. I can't remember if this is what beach this is called, but at least the hotel that we were staying at in San Luis Obispo, the hotel was like right on the water, so it was really pretty. It wasn't actually San Luis Obispo; it was like 20 minutes south. I think it was around Pismo Beach. I can't really remember what the actual beach is called. Anyway, sunset. It's basic. Any thoughts?
I think the only thing is that I feel like it could be cropped a little bit less, like have a little less of the trees in it. It just feels like a lot of foreground, but maybe it's just personal preference.
Yeah, I mean you'll see here. I take multiple of these things. So next,
Cool. Oh
there's
yeah,
this
I
one.
like this.
Yeah. So I did like multiple different angles. I was in front of this sunset for quite some time, and yeah. So I like this picture, just really pretty. I wish the clouds, maybe the little, I would have gotten a little more of the sunset, but I think it's pretty. There's probably a surfer somewhere in there actually in one of these photos, so you kind of
It really
guarantee
looks
that.
like it really looks like the earth like meeting the sky in this photo.
What does that mean? Doesn't the Earth
I don't know, I just
usually?
the more I stare like the more I stare at the sky, like the more it looks like so expansive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. It's just really pretty
Okay.
sky. Next, this was me hiding in a bush.
We're so similar.
Me just,
Anything for the shot.
yeah, just crouching. I don't know what I was doing here, but I took a few of these, I think. Next, another angle of me. These aren't very much edited that much. These are probably very minimal editing because I took so many. Although, if you look, for some reason, this surfer dude is way in the corner and he's in focus. And he's like in between these leaves here.
Yeah,
So
it's cool.
guarantee it. Next, I probably
Wow.
like this one
It
the
looks like
most. My
you could just
sunset.
like disappear into the sunset. Like
Yeah.
it kind of feels like I could just like dive right into this photo and then be like sucked in by the sea and the sky.
And that's what I usually go for when it comes to my ocean ones because I do love the ocean and I want to imagine being in the ocean at all times. So just like these two surfer fellas are in there. Anyway, I like this one. I probably could do more editing to it, but yeah. Anyway, next. This time I'm actually on the beach for these ones.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. So it was getting darker. It was like I was kind of like
Yeah,
walking closer and
it's like
closer, and
dusk.
I was basically chasing the sunset like from like farther away, and I was getting closer and closer and closer, and I wasn't actually able to make it to the beach when the actual sunset was happening, and so that's kind of unfortunate, but anyway. So yeah, sorry. Then there's like a lot of these rocks. I don't know. I was thinking like this beach was so cool. Like the like if you like look closely, like I don't know if you can even call it rocks. Like it was just weird. Like there's like water in between here, but they're like flat, tiny little flat rocks. It was weird. Okay. It was very unique looking. I think you just had to be there. It probably doesn't look that unique, but when I was there, it was Not a lot of sand. Anyway, just more of this beach. I'm sorry, I am boring. Not much else to say. I just like this little mountain hill. Next.
Ooh.
This is the cliffs. So in California, there are a lot of beaches that have like cliffs basically.
I
There's
love
always
this.
cliffs around.
I love this photo, and I love the sunset on the right side. Did you take more of these by chance?
I don't know if I took that many more. I might have taken a horizontal one of it, but I'm not sure if like the composition was as good for the horizontal version. So I think I just did the vertical,
Yeah,
but
this one is really cool.
oh, thanks. Yeah, I like the pink and like the blue. I love pink
Yeah,
and blue together, just like pink and green. I love both of them. But yeah, thank you. Next, this is just more of
this
like
is
that
nice.
pink and blue colors that I liked, and these rocks that I thought still think were weird. And next,
Show me some of these. I love these.
I threw this in here because Allie loves fruit on trees.
I do. The fact. I love fruit on trees, and I love like structures that look like they're from ancient civilization.
Yeah, this is Hearst Castle, and I will eventually have to take Allie here. And it's just like a really giant castle. Anyway, I can go on and on about Hearst Castle, but it's just so much information. It's just this really big, not actually a castle. It's like a mansion, but they called it Hearst Castle. But I cannot remember everything right now, and it was a lot of fun. It's like 2 hours away from San Luis Obispo, and you have to like take a not train ride, like a little bus ride to actually get up to this castle because it's on a hill. Anyway, there's a whole backstory about it. The woman that there's actually the architect. Oh my God, I can't talk. Was actually a woman, and when it was made, she was like the second female architect to get her license in the world or something. So it was very new that a woman would actually make like a building like this, and it was like a big deal when it happened. Anyway, and she also did the interior designing of it. Anyway, it's a very fascinating backstory. But
When I look at this location, all I can think about is like how pretty like wedding photos would look here.
yeah, they probably would charge a lot for it too, but because they do a lot of tours.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, but it's really pretty there. I just like the reflection, not reflection, but the shadow of the palm tree. It's just really,
Yeah.
really
Cool.
pretty for some reason. Anyway, next. I didn't edit this one much at all, I don't think. This is probably a raw photo. I think I just threw it in here because I like the palm trees and the buildings. So, anyway,
I like it.
next.
Ooh, I love this one.
As you can tell, I really liked the
I just have
columns.
such a thing. I know the columns, I like how they're staggered in this photo because of the angle you were at.
Yeah.
And just like really just love like the architecture of this.
I like the reflection of the
I know, I was just gonna say that. I
yeah,
was
the
like, I like the
columns on the
reflection
water.
too.
It's pretty.
Super cool.
Next. I
Ooh,
don't think
so
did I
pretty.
even straighten this photo? I don't even know. So I don't think I did much to this
I
at
think this
all.
is I like this. I like it better if the columns weren't like cut off at the bottom.
Yeah. I just really like the
But I really love the like way the lighting looks in this picture.
yeah. I just
And like it the way that like the like building is like somewhat cast in shade, like gives it kind of like a bluish greenish like tint, which I think is cool looking.
yeah, it does. Yeah, I just like the
I'm sure it's
architecture.
also hard to get like good pictures in a place like this because like you're moving with people and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, there was not a lot of time, and I was constantly the like having to like catch up to Sean. Like I was like so like there's a guy that is supposed to like if you get, behind taking photos, this guy helps to like help you get back to the group. But I felt really awkward and I was just like trying to be as fast as possible. And so these were quickly taken. Just let you know. You would probably be stressed.
Yeah.
Just catch up to the group. Next. Okay, so this one is technically not great, but I just really like this beach and like this rock.
I mean, yeah, sometimes it's not really about like the technical goodness of a photo. I feel
Yeah,
like don't you have those photos that you think are bad, but that you're still like emotionally attached to, like for
yeah,
some other reason, you know?
yeah.
Like,
I
I
just,
fully understand that.
yeah, I just think it's pretty and I don't care if it's really washed out. I don't care. You don't
Good
have
for
to like
you.
it. Sorry. I'm not
I agree
sorry.
with this. I agree with this attitude. I think this is the attitude you should always have
I'm sorry.
about your work.
Deal with it. Next.
Deal with it. Next.
Anyway, this is me when I am basic and I like looking
Okay.
at
I, w-
close
I will
ups
say
of twigs.
I
And
like this one even less than the last one, but it's okay. It's still a
I
picture that you
I
like, and that's
know that
fine.
you don't like it. And I put it in here and I literally thought, I was like, Allie won't like this.
Really?
And I was like,
No way.
I know I literally did think that. I was like, yeah, I like it though, because this is literally just what I like to do. It's fun. I like to go super stupid close to random twigs and random plants and make everything else blurry. It's for some reason it's a lot of fun for me. And you could probably just
Yes.
imagine me
I went,
crashed.
yeah, I understand.
Anyway, next. This is a very pretty landscape, okay? This was like right off the road of the.
It's really cool. I would like it better if the landscape was what was in focus.
I know. Sorry, I'm still focused on the twigs, Allie.
Well, maybe the next one. Maybe did you do another
I
one?
did many of these,
Okay,
but I don't know
next.
if I put them all in here. Next.
I am obsessed with this one. This looks like film. I'm obsessed with this lighting. I wish I took this picture. I'm jealous. Was this golden hour?
It might have
It's
been.
like maybe the hour, like it looks like right before golden hour, like the hour before golden hour. Like the lighting on the water here is so good. I love the greenish tint to it. Like this is like if I took this photo, this would be on my feed.
Nope. It's just gonna be in my computer, and I will never post to Allie. I'm just kidding. Actually, I have no idea.
And you must have edited this one too, right? Or
I
no?
edited it probably minimally. I don't think I spent too much time on it, to be honest.
This is one of those times where like, yeah, you just don't even need to because the lighting's so
The
fucking
lighting
good.
was really pretty in this like whole beach area. This was like off the side of the road, like on the way back home from Hearst Castle. We it's like one of those things you like. It's like a lookout point. You like park your car and it's like a lookout. There's like a parking lot and stuff, and so there's a lot of people there and yeah. But yeah, I like this photo. Next. Oh, I must have not added more. I did have other pictures from that lookout beach, but yeah. But I'm glad I threw in some to trigger Allie, so it was fun. And then this,
You're welcome.
but anyway, this is back at Philoli. I am basic, once again, and I just like the colors in this photo. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about this one. It's just the colors are pretty. So, next. Wait, why did I put this in here?
No.
Wait, I literally did not remember putting this in here. I think I must have accidentally put this one in here. I don't like this picture. I actually don't like it. So we're gonna go hit next. Okay,
Like this one.
this one I
With
like.
you for this. This is recent, right?
Yeah, these are the recent by Lovely pictures. We reached recent. And
Yeah.
I just like this tree and I like the building in the distance and I think it's pretty. And there we have it. Next, this one is weird, but I just like
But I like it.
these
I love trees.
gnarly trees in the foreground, and then in the background there's more
Twisted
gnarly
trees.
trees.
I really love the twisted trees that we saw on our trip.
Yeah, I might like crop this or something actually, but I think that even though there's people in the back, I think it's still kind of cool. I just like the trees and the building and next. And we've reached more of these flowers.
I remember seeing you edit this one.
Yeah, I took a few of these, so I'm not sure which one I've edited like a lot of, but I know you've probably seen some of these though. So sorry if it's a little bit boring, but I just like the softness of this flower. And next, this one is just more of the same flower. I like is that ivy? Ivy in the
Yeah.
background. And then, but it's only, I like that this tree basically separates the ivy from like everything else. Just kind of funny. It's like you only see it in like that one
That's
part.
true. Yeah,
And
I didn't think of that.
I think it's cool. Next, this is more of the building here. I guess I could probably edit out the people, but it's not that many people. Just like a couple.
Fine.
Next, why did I put this in here? I don't know, but it's there.
It looked kind of looked like there was flash on this one.
I know, I think there might have been, which I don't remember even having flash on at all, but it does look like
Well, it
it's
could just be
flash.
maybe it's just overexposed. I don't know.
No, but I think it is because like
The
the
shadow, yeah, the
shadow.
shadow is getting me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Next.
Next.
Oh, I'm surprised you were able to get the building this empty.
Yeah, there's no AI editing in that one. I didn't edit any people out. Well, because you went on a Thursday, and so it was like easier than when you were there on a weekend. But yeah, so I just like this building a lot. As you know, the doors are green, and I like the
Ooh,
green
pink.
doors, and I like the half circle windows.
The
Ugh,
pink and the green just looks so good.
it's annoying how pretty it is. Okay, next.
Next.
Now,
Oh,
these are called the Tulip series garden. That's not what it's called. So I just took a bunch of these, and I'm sorry, I will go through them fast. But I just like the colors in this tulip area, and there were like a lot of them. So here we go. Next,
like how these are all purple.
they're all purple. Exactly. And there's actually a red one way in the distance.
Yeah.
If you kind of see it's out of focus, but
Well, you could do an 8x10 crop and crop out the red one if
that's
you wanted
true.
to get like make it just purple, but I love it.
Yeah. Thank you. Next.
Next.
This
Ooh, I
one,
love this.
for some reason, looks filmy, and I didn't even really edit it to be that. But it's one of
Well,
those,
did you shoot it on auto mode?
I don't, I think I did mostly like manual during this. I think I mostly did,
Because it's one of two things. It's either on auto mode or it's just a little bit overexposed on manual mode because generally film is looks better. Like film is usually like when you do a film edit, you like expose it more to give it like a flatter look.
oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't
So
know
it could
what.
just be on the higher it could just be on the higher end of exposure, like leaning to the right.
Oh, it might have been. But whatever, I can't remember what it was, but I really like it
But it's
because
cool.
it's like the look.
I like it too.
Next, it's the same
Ooh, I like this
flower.
one a lot.
I just love
Yeah.
this freaking flower. Like it had like a
I
pattern
know,
to
it's
it.
so
Like
cool. It's so
why?
cool.
Like why is there like different stripes to it? I don't even
Like
know.
half purple, half white. It's really
Yeah, it's
cool.
wild. Anyway, next. and then more tulips. But it's just pretty. Next.
This one.
This one, I just love the freaking colors. I love the pink and the green together. It's just really pretty. And I like this big ass leaf that's like
Me too.
next to it. Anyway, next. I
Ooh.
threw in a black and white in there.
I like this.
Most of them, I don't
like
think I did much of them at
A
all.
gradient. It's cool.
Yeah, I really like this one. It's pretty. I should do, because I used to like take a lot of these tulip photos, like I have like random tulip photos, and then I have like made them like black and white. And remember that one drawing I did in charcoal? It was like an abstract close up of the tulips. Do you remember I ever shown you that before?
I can't remember it like off the top of my head. Maybe if you showed me, like I would recognize it, but I've seen a lot of your flower drawings.
But they
A
were
lot.
like a really close up, and someone like bought it on Etsy. And
I think I
then
remember, but I don't remember what it looks like.
it was a really funny story because I had to remake it because it was damaged. They bought it on Etsy. They bought
Oh, I
the
remember this.
original,
Yeah,
and then I had to remake it because they were
I
like,
remember that.
because I was just gonna refund them, and they were like, no, but I really want it. And so then,
Oh my God.
so then I was like, okay, I'll remake it. So anyway, this reminds me of that because it's black and white. Anyway, I kind of want to redraw a charcoal version of like a flower.
Yeah.
Anyway, next. This is the
Oh, this
same
is the color
flower,
version.
but in color.
Nice. I didn't know it was pink. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty. So, next.
Really pretty.
I'm sorry, these are so boring. I feel bad. Anyway, the flowers are really pretty, okay? And next. This is that same
Boring.
flower. And it's more, you can see more of that like purple stripy
It's so
thing.
cool.
And
Yeah.
I just like the effect of how matte it looks. And so it's pretty.
Yeah, no, it does. A lot of these came out with that kind of filmy look.
Yeah. Next.
Next.
Okay, this is the same flower. I'm sorry. Okay. Next. I just like
Love
this
this.
because it's so soft. Like,
Oh, this this is the photo that I was saying looks like I'll never remember the name of what I'm trying to remember. It's okay.
it's all right. We all forget
This
things.
flower looks mathematical.
Oh. I think I know what you're saying.
Yes.
There's something it is like too perfect almost. Like this flower.
It looked like you enter it in like an equation into like a program and like this was like the resulting shape.
Yeah, like it's so, because like it feels like it's perfectly placed. Like none of the
Yeah, and
flower
like
petals are like sticking out in a weird way or anything.
this isn't the word that I'm looking for, but geometric is a good way to describe it. And
Yeah,
like I can't find the word I'm looking for because it's a very specialized word and I can't remember it.
it's okay. I think I know what you're talking
But
about.
it's to do with like mathematical shapes, okay?
I'll get Sean on it. And I'll ask
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I really like this particular flower. Next, this one was just like next to some of the other ones. It's just really cute. It's cute. I
This
like the
on this
little,
is like perfect.
I like the little bud next to it.
I know, I like it.
Anyway, it's just pink and green. Anyway, next, I think this is
Cool.
the same flower,
Yeah,
maybe.
I recognize it because it literally looks like fake. Like it's just so perfect.
There was no AI used in any of these photos.
No part of this flower is wilting. Like it's just wild.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. Anyway, next.
Oh,
I just like the lighting in this one, and
this might be like my favorite photograph, or like top
really,
3 from all the ones you just showed
even the
me. It's top
birds.
3, I think. No, birds is probably still above this one, but I think this is in the top 3.
Oh, nice.
I would love to edit this one.
Yeah, I'll see what
Not saying like I will, but I'm just saying it'd
I
be fun.
I have to check. I don't think I edited this one that much because I kind of threw this one in there because it wasn't. I
This
didn't
seems
spend
like
too
it would
much
be a
time.
fun. This seems like it would be a fun one to edit.
It would be because I think like the lighting is like really fun to play with in here. So I would agree with that. Next,
Oh, I love this one too.
this is I thought was kind of cool with like the
Yeah, those
three
also look really perfect.
clustered together. Yeah, they all just happen to be best friends and they're all perfect. They're like they're like the three perfect best friends. You're like, why are you so perfect? You're annoying.
Yeah,
And of course,
the popular
yeah, the
girls.
popular girls, like, hello, we're perfect and we gotta stay together. And like, all right, annoying. Anyway,
Get it. Next.
next.
We get it. You're perfect.
We get it, you're perfect. Whatever. Anyway, this one I just
This
like.
one is interesting.
It's just kind of weird. It's me doing my manual focus and just playing around. Okay. I throw a lot of these in here because it's just me being like, let's see what happens if I try to get this one in focus. And sometimes it works out. And sometimes
Well, if you ever decide to
Allie gets
start
mad.
shooting film, if you ever decide to start shooting film, the fact that you had to do manual focus will benefit you a lot.
I kind of want to, in just that it's like
A fun challenge.
a fun challenge. And I just like the idea of just getting the photos and being a fun surprise. I think it's kind of fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
So, anyway, next,
Cool.
I just like the light on this flower. The light is just fun to play with. And I know it's kind of weird, but
I like it.
still, I like it. Next. We're almost near the end, okay? And then this is just Philoli with the little gnarly trees.
So cool.
And
This is
yeah,
a cool angle.
so there you go. Next.
Next. Ooh, love this one.
This flower is just really pretty. It's like a muted
Red
red.
and green. I know I like the colors.
It's like a muted red and like a muted blue. But it
Yeah.
works. So, next.
Very romantic looking. Ooh, and you know I love this one. I think I already told you I love this one.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me
The lighting
that.
is just like really cool. Like, on the
The
flowers.
These flowers, everybody was like, everybody and their mom wanted to take pictures in front of these flowers. Like, they were really pretty though.
Love this. Love the edit. Love it all.
Next, I threw this
Oh,
in
yay.
here because I just wanted to show this is my reference photo that I used to make my Montara Beach painting. And I'll just throw that here. Maybe. And this was the actual time that we were together, like when you visited.
Yeah, I
the
remember.
first time.
Yeah, this is your phone, right?
Yeah. So, and there's that lighthouse.
Lighthouse. Next.
Next.
Oh, hey, is that Rochelle?
No, it's you.
That's me?
I just
Oh,
want to
you're right. It is me. It's funny. Ow! I just hit my wrist on my chair arm.
Ow.
I think that's gonna bruise.
Oh man.
It's like right where my radial artery is too.
Ow.
It fucking hurts.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was excited.
Yeah.
No, that's me. I remember like crouching into different positions, like with my camera, like trying to get angles. I think I do remember you taking pictures of me, but I was like so in the zone.
It was so funny. I just like taking a picture because you were just like so focused. Anyway, this one that was funny, so then I took it. So, anyway,
Cute.
next. This is just Montara Beach again. I just wanted to show the cliffs and how pretty they are. And next,
Nice.
this.
Oh, I remember this day. This was the time we pulled over.
Yeah.
Right, this was when I was there and we pulled over to take pictures of like the fog moving.
Yeah, I just honestly just took a picture because like this fog was so pretty over like the trees, And I do remember you were just like
Popped a blood
walking.
vessel in my hand.
What?
I popped a blood vessel in my
Oh my
hand from
God.
hitting it. It's fine. It's just gonna bruise. I'm like holding pressure on it because it's like actually really like still hurting.
Oh, do you need some like, um, do you need ice
I don't know. I should
or?
probably ice it. Yeah, I should probably ice it. Um, let's just finish really quick and
Yeah,
then I'll
I'm
ice it.
sorry. Yeah. Oh.
That's fine.
And then there's just this, I think this last couple, this next one, I just like the water is very pretty.
Ooh, it's so swirly.
Yeah, and I just like the reflection of the water and the sky. So it's very pretty. And then that's the last one. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, and looking at Beth's photography. I know I was very impressed. And
Thank you. I
yeah.
like to do it. It's fun. And I will have to spend some more time editing them, maybe at some point. Who knows? And look into some
Yeah, and
contests of inserting that photo into.
I think so.
But yeah, so I think as far as nostalgic memory goes, I think that we basically had a lot of memories in there. So
Yeah,
I think that
a lot of those
counts.
photos were taken when you and I were exploring the
Yeah,
California coast together.
yeah. Sorry, they're very boring, very typical. I got beach photos and
There's a lot of interesting ones in there.
flowers. So
All right, well, I need to go ice my hand
yeah,
because I
go
am
ice your
clumsy.
hand. And we'll see you guys in the next
Yeah,
one.
see you in the next episode.
Bye.